Just talk to us about that second half, Ollie, because 2-0 down, first half, booed off at half time, really poor first half performance. I think you'd probably admit that. But that second half stirring comeback was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's one of them, you know, you go 2-0 down after 10 minutes, you're always going to be up against it, you're always going to give yourself an uphill challenge. But we've come in at half time, the skip said to us, right, put that to a bed, we'll speak about it later, but let's see what we're about. You know, I think times like that in football you really find out, especially with a new dressing room, lot of new boys, you really find out a lot about what you have in the dressing room, a lot about who you're going to war with, you know. And yeah. I think we've proved it. You know, I look around and I was happy with who I was going to war with, you know. So yeah, credit to the manager, there was no messing around, straight away 3 changes. And I just said then, I just did an interview, I thought the 3 boys that came on were excellent, but that's not saying that the first half was due to the 3 boys that came off, because any of us could have been taken off after the first half. You know, that performance, no one could have argued. So, you know, I thought the 3 boys that came on showed energy, showed the mentality to be on the front foot, and really helped us change the game. I thought Reeks was excellent. I think Joffy, the reaction of obviously being left out of the team, you know, not just today but in training yesterday, was unbelievable. You know, he's such a good kid with such an attitude, such a good attitude, that, you know, he's going to go really far in the game with an attitude like that. And I thought Liam as well, buzzing for him to come back. He's genuinely one of the most annoying people I've ever met in my entire life, but he's all right at football, so we'll have to let him off with that one. But yeah, no, happy for them boys. Happy for Liam in particular, of course. You've got to have a strong mentality to come back from an injury like that, and you know, it's been a long ride for him. Obviously I've only known him for a couple of months, but yeah, I thought the second half showed exactly what we're about and what we want to be, so more of that.
Crooksy said that on the final day at Portsmouth, that we've got Miller to come back next season. He calls himself the Canadian Messi, but God, he's irritating.
Yeah, no, genuinely he's so annoying. But he just came in then, I just caught a glimpse of him saying, usually it's because I'm out that when he had that chance, that usually goes in the top corner. That's what he said. It's only because he's been out for a year that he put it wide. I said he went out for a throw-in. But no, he can talk a good game, the boy. But nah, you look at our team, I was just saying then, you know, there's not a lot of teams that have the depth of the players that you can bring on. You know, you bring them 3 players on at half time. I don't think there's a lot of teams that have got quality like that they can bring on and change games like. So, you know, with these 3 game weeks coming up, I think it's going to be where the gaffer's going to rotate, and boys have to show the correct reactions like Joffy did.